From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Chad Kuhl is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For San Diego, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Popped him up. Pereira into shallow left, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's coming off a nice game. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, clutching up. He's the guy they want up at the plate right now when the game's on the line.
Ready now, number 9. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Hard hit to first. Dietrich is up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Machado. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Grounded to the right, taken by Walker. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Chris Padgett, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball. When we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs, this guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hit in the air to center field. Cordero is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Myers is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now for San Diego, Crandall Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Popped him up. Walker has a play. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And he lays off for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. From the stretch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Fouled off. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Will Myers goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Andy Wilkins. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Andy Wilkins.
First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Wilkins playing here in his age 29 season as a first baseman, of course, but he can also be found in the outfield, as is the case in this one. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the pods line up on base. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes...
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
That is good.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Into the box now, number 63. That's popped up. Machado is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 0-1 offering. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Guillermo Heredia is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Franchi
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. To short. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chris Padgett.
Into the box, Chris Padgett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2-1 the count. The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He flied out leading off the ball game. Line drive to center field. Heredia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored. And a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Settling in now, Rosell Herrera. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Myers is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 25.
Standing in, Kim hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Derek.
Digging in now, Derek Dietrich. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number. Ready for another chance. Number 9 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. The 1-1 home. Line toward right center. And the Friars are into the hit column.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now batting, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Plate Andy Wilkins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Second baseman.
Digging in, Neil Walker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Myers is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 63. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Nope. 2-0 now.
2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hit down the line at first. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Seared down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit.
The left fielder.
Stepping up now, Will Myers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Up next for the Padres.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in to hit next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Brian Anderson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Heredia carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. So striding forward now, Chad Cool. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. Right on the corner, 2-2. The 2-2. Line softly to the right side, but foul. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Softly hit to short. Tatis charging this one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
Eric, no, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The batter, number 9.
Ready for another shot now. Number 9. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 1 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Machado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Heredia going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado, the 198th of his career. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece. In the air out toward right field. Kim on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. All time. Welcome back as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
The Marlins,
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Kim, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He pulls this one into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Andy Wilkins. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Here comes the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jose Osuna will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Jose Osuna.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The average coming in at 266. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Wilkins leads off first with 1 away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 63. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2. Jorge Alfaro will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Alfaro.
In there, no balls and a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay, and he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Flying toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8- and 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now, Chad Kuhl, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Number 36, Jose Osuna. This game for the Marlins. Now playing second base.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 32, Derek.
Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I got 2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kim moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 4.
1 away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the heat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Striding into the box, Rosell Herrera will try and get something home half of the 7th.
Rosell Herrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number
Stepping into the box, Kim, so far 2 for 3 in this one. Garrett Cooper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Garrett Cooper.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Yonherba Solarte will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now
at the plate, Dietrich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Yohannes Solarte will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Striding in, Franchy Cordero.
Yohannes Solarte.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Adam Conley's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Conley. This change for the Marlins.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
36. Jose.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Cordero ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now. Manuel Margot will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, the first base.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a flare out toward right center. Solarte onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Tyler Kinley gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A toss behind the back. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado.
Stepping in, Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I got the count 0-2.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. But right there is the second base. Adam Warren will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andy Wilkins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike three called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number one. Now in the box, Jose Osuna.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2 misses, ball two. One out, nobody on. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. So two gone now in the Miami eighth. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in two at-bats. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners in first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it, well,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Marlins strand a pair. They lead it 6-2. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
The right fielder, number 32.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Reddy is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Will Myers, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Fish rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chad Kuhl with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the